Good morning. Happy Fairy Day, everyone. How are you? I hope you all doing good. It is thundering and lightning so bad here right now. I've been getting the place painted. Comes back, I have to put, oh, hello Anna, hello Dee, Paula. Hello everyone, welcome, welcome. I bought some beads and baubles from one of the resellers I go to, Randy, and I bought these because, number one, she had a lot of beads and baubles, and I thought some of these might look good in the fairy garden, and I'll show you why. This is the bag that really attracted my attention when she was holding them up. Look at the pretty stones in there, you guys. Look at that. Just gorgeous. And so and they look like fall too. They're fall kind of. And these are, oh, look at this one, beautiful. Beautiful stones and baubles, and they all have holes drilled in them. Look at this one, the shape of that one. Isn't that gorgeous? And I just had to get these stones. That's what really attracted my attention. That's pretty. Here's like a little gold one. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that stone. And these are real stones, y'all. They're not made. They're not beads that are made. They're stone. Beads made out of real stone. They are gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Here's another sort of like a jade. I'm not sure, that might not be dark enough. Beautiful blue stone. Look at that. Just gorgeous stones, you guys. This was the bag that attracted my attention. So, and she did make a list for me of what is in here. Quartz, melanite, askew, jade, saucelite. Yeah, so there are some beautiful gemstones in here. I think that's enough for now. Here's a couple brown ones I'm spotting off the bat. Beautiful fall colors in here. We might have to dump the bag later on just to make sure we have all the fall colors. I have been given a lot of thought. Thank you, Dee. I'm going when I get the time. Oh, yeah, talking about doing your fairy gardens. Yes. All right, we're going to put that tag back in there. Now, these here are just SeaTac beads and baubles, stones, you know. This might come in handy for the pens that I do. And then this also has the greens and fall colors. So I went ahead and got all three because I didn't know what we would, you know, hey, I always have an idea when it comes to my fairy gardens. I never know what I want to do. And then when I get started, that's when I start deciding. Now, I have been doing some thinking on this because I love this piece of wood. And I got this piece of wood from two old guys, vintage and resellers. So that's why I want to do this right with this fairy garden. It's important. Now, I did some thinking over the weekend and stuff. I do have these fall leaves and some fallish foliage, you know. I'm not sure about using the purple, but we have a lot of foliage here that looks like fall, so I really want to use this. And then I do have some greens from when we did our shadow box. I have some greens from that left over. And some little white leaves here. Little sparkly leaves, you know. I haven't, I mean, maybe you guys can help me, give me some of your ideas. But I was thinking of starting, since I have these fall leaves, I tried to cut them down for the other project, if you remember, and it just didn't look right. So we have our door right here, our little fairy door, and it will get painted. But I was thinking, since it is autumn, we could start with maybe like a green, and then maybe, well, I really like the reds and orange, so let's see. And then maybe an orange, and then, or a red, and then come up with an orange and make it look like a layered look along this side. What do you guys think of that? This is how it would look. Let me put it up there for you so you can see. Sort of going down the side like that. What do you guys think for a fall fairy garden type thing? Deidre says awesome. I think. Is it awesome for this one, Dee? Paula said, oh yeah, I love the autumn colors too. I just think it would look really nice. And then we can, once you get your start, because I really like the door here, and I put a little shelf over it. So I just thought the fall leaves would give us the start where we could go from there. So let's go ahead and get these attached. And I am starting at the bottom, y'all. At the very bottom, because I want it to be by the tabletop where someone will set it. There we go, and then take our orange. Doesn't that look pretty, y'all? Oh, yeah. Just like going, and it makes it about the fall. Kind of hides the door from the humanoids, you know? Start all over again when, yes, crisp fall. That's right. The fall is a time for new beginnings. That's right, Deidre. Oh, my favorite song right here, y'all. Love this song. The fairies found me. Ooh, here's a real deep orange. I like that deep orange. What in the heck is hanging? Piece of glue string hanging on my... Oh, beautiful. That is so pretty. And that gives us a start to our fairy tower on the log. Oh, I need another glue stick. All right, and this will be our top one. Oh, beautiful. Now, what we have to do, let's get these out of our way. All right, so now what we have to do is look at it, and you want to look at it from all angles. And the question you would ask yourself, do I want to tack them down or leave them up? Now you guys tell me, what would you do? You can put your answer in the chat, please. Tell me what you would do if you had this. Would you leave it open or would you tack them down? Thank you, Dee. Dee said gorgeous. Thank you, honey. I just think it turned out pretty, and it gives us a beautiful start to our fall. All right, Paula said down. Deidre said open. Well, I'm going to tell you what. Good answers. We got 2 good answers. Anybody else? Now remember, we have this crevice right here. This beautiful natural crevice. It is gorgeous. And then it looks like the tree goes up here. So, do we really want to tack them down, Paula? Especially with the natural crevice there. And I'll tell you why. I love that natural crevice. So, we have a door on this side. So, what to do with that natural crevice? Paula said, yep, and Deidre said, no, 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 no. Yeah. Okay, I have two ideas in mind. You guys tell me which one you like the better. Here's the two ideas I have, y'all. I love this fall foliage here because it is fall and we have a natural crevice in here. So we could go ahead and start with this beautiful green plant and let it follow the natural line of the and put it in there like that and put our foliage in this natural crevice. Now the second idea I had was to make it stair steps hidden in the crevice of the wood. So we'll hide the stairs in the crevice up behind the plants and up to the top of the wood. Which one do you like better, y'all? Which idea? I think both ideas will go very well. And I love the fact it is a fall fairy garden. So I think it would be nice to either do the stair blocks or, and because we can paint those to fit, or we could even have a third option. Make the stairs and then hide the foliage, hide the stairs around the fall foliage. All right, Dee says stairs, okay. So we want to make, let me put this up for right now. Put this over here. So then we're going to make our stair steps out of the clay so that we can paint them. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to put these stones. I might do a water pool at the base of the back of the wood. I might do a water pool here and put the stones around that. I think that also would look really nice for us. So let me get this done and we'll make our stairs. And we definitely want them to fit the base of that, or in the crevice. And we are going to round the stairs. And they are going right into this crevice, hidden from mankind. So let's get busy with that. This one's going to have to be a little smaller. Oh, like a walkway around water, Paula? Is that what you're saying? Do a walkway around water, or do a walkway and then put the water on by the base of the wood? Yeah, they probably would look good as a walkway, yeah. and then make like a water pool on the other side. Uh-oh, this might be, let's see, I don't think it's going to be too big. Okay, I don't think it's going to be too big. Let's get it on there and see. Want to make sure we... Yeah, that looks really good as stairs. Yes, it does. And I got this one fitting just at the base to make it be able to flow with the hole that's there. And then they got their little stairs to go up, also hidden. All right, let's get another stair. I knocked over poor Tinkerbell. Oh, where's my, I need my thingamabobber. Okay, now we need another little piece to make another stair. How many of you remember what I told you about working with clay, air dry clay? What do you have to listen for to be all gone before you use it to build your stuff? What did I tell you guys 2 fairy classes ago that you need? Make sure all the what is out of the clay before you do your... Oh, I like that. Yeah. And they can climb right up these stairs. So now we're going to put another little one right here. And then the foliage will help them get the rest of the way up to the top. So we are definitely hiding their stairs to get up. Let's see. The bubbles. Yes. Good job. Good job. Make sure there are no more snapping bubbles so it will dry correctly and not crack on you. Yes. Very, very good, y'all. Tells me you pay attention. All right, let's put this one right in here. And I don't want them all the same. I want it to be, I don't want all my steps to be exactly alike. That's why I'm doing it this way. I just don't want them looking same. I want it to look like it was done by the nature of life. So I'm trying to do them each individually. There we go. All right. This might be too little. I think I need some more. Because we have that one step right there to do. Oh, did I hit my camera? Sorry, guys. I hit the camera. I just need a little more. Not a lot. I'll have to re-roll this one now because it's going to have bubbles in it. So I would definitely get all the bubbles out of this one. And you can hear them snap, y'all. You really can. You hear them crackling. And so when they're not crackling anymore, that is when you know you can use it. Because it really does dry so much nicer. I think Paula would be good at this. She's been wanting to do like a fish tank fairy garden. And I know it would turn out beautiful. I definitely think Paula would really have that fish tank looking nice in a fairy with all the lights and the tiny little fairies. I can't wait until she gets it going and gets started on it. Her and I talk enough about fairies, so I think she would really be into it. She loves watching me do my fairy gardens and stuff. And I tell you, I know by experience, because I have my favorite girls that do fairies, and I watch them all the time and watch their fairy gardens and how they do it, and I'm just amazed. And you get ideas from those people. Make it look like this stone stair come right up out of the wood, sort of like a natural stair, and then they can climb, and that follows the natural of the wood. So I am going to oh my goodness, sometimes when you get these dried plants, they're all twisted and meshed. Yeah, I don't know why they do that, but they do. So alright, let's see. Let me use my little craft basket to hold that up, if it'll hold it up. There we go. Now we want this to, whoop, no it didn't, too heavy. Okay, we want this to start at the end, so I'm going to tuck it in there. Okay, I'm going to put just a little bit just tack that there for right now so that it stays and don't move on us. Then we can take and bring this is tucked under the leaves, and so then we'll tack this one right here. I was in Janine's auction yesterday afternoon, and she made me laugh so hard, you guys. She said, I'm always lurking around your, and this is when I say I so appreciate my watchers. She said, I'm always lurking in your craft videos. And I just had to, that made me feel so good, you guys, to know the one, one of the people that lurks around my craft videos. And I thought that was so sweet. Now, we have this one tucked. Now, if you look, my last stair came off. Hold on, that's not sticking. I was pretty sure I got all the bubbles out. Let me roll it again. Yeah, because if the bubbles aren't out, it won't stick. And I was pretty sure I had all the bubbles out of that. All right, let's try it again. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now it's sticking, so I must have not, we're always in a hurry to get started, so I probably didn't crack all the bubbles out of it. Get that out of there. I want a little more opening there than what we have. There I go. There. So we have our leaf here. Now let's work, because we have the other foliage will go around the stairs. So how do I want to do this? Do I want them to look natural, so no. Well, maybe. Let me think. I know what I have in my head, so I'm gonna try it, y'all. Just cross your fingers, it's gonna work. Because as they dry, I want it to, because the clay is not dry, I'm hoping when it dries with these colors, that's when, hold on, let me get some down here. When it dries with these colors, it's gonna look gorgeous. Okay, and all right. Oh, I gotta tell you guys, I talked to my sweetheart this morning, y'all. Yes, I did. He just finished up the test. He had to do a test, and he just finished it up. I think it was 9 o'clock when I talked to him, or 9:30. He had just finished up with the last test. So now we gotta wait and hear from the doctor, and he's in pretty good spirits this morning, so I'm happy about that. He's anxious to get home. Well, who wouldn't be? I know. When I was in the hospital, I couldn't wait to get home. It just, yeah. I wanted to get home too, so I think all of us are like that, You want the hospital to make you better, but then you're chomping at the bit to get home. Please let me go home. Oh, I forgot my water. Shame on me. I better go get my fishbowl, y'all. Hang on, I'm gonna run and get my fishbowl. And I got 2 of my miniature fairy gardens here, y'all. Sometime this weekend I will be posting a notice for Buy It Now auction. I will be having my Buy It Now auction. And so I will be selling the miniature fairy gardens in that. All right, let's see how our paint looks now. Oh yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Now, if I'm guessing right, y'all, and we'll find out. If I'm guessing right, when this dries and the clay starts to dry, because it is an air dry clay, it will kind of crack. Not the clay, but the paint, because we're putting wet paint on wet. So I'm hoping that it'll look natural by putting the wet paint on the wet clay, and the paint will start to crack. So that's what I'm hoping for. Now, how many of you think that's what's going to happen? Oh, I love the color we got here. So when that dries and the paint starts to crack, it might look like natural stone, and that'll be so pretty. And I want it lighter in some areas and darker in others, so that the paint will crack differently. Keep your fingers crossed, you guys. I'm only testing this theory. I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but I'm hoping it will happen. It already looks like stone, does it not? Yes, no? What do y'all think? Already looking like a stone? I think so. Might turn out even better than I hope, too, if you think about it. Lift my little flower up here. Paula says yes. Yeah, Paula agrees. And I'm not worried about getting paint on the flower, y'all, because that'll make it fit in even more with the stones. I just thought of that, believe it or not, as I was looking at these, and I'm like, I wonder, will the paint crack and look like a stone? Oh, listen to that thunder, y'all. Will the paint crack and look like a stone if I put it on now before it dries. So let's just hope that it does. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that's looking gorgeous, you guys. It truly is. And I love the color I chose, the red and the brown together. Yeah. Now, if you ever find pieces of wood like this and you want to wash them really good and then shellac them or put a coating on them to protect the wood, and then you can make your own fairy tower, and that would be so nice. I'm trying to get this piece in here. There we go. Beautiful. And I want to help it along by making it lighter in other areas and darker in the others. That helps the natural. You can see here where some of the clay is already drying. It's already air drying. I don't want that much. Let me take that off my brush. Yeah, you can already tell where some of the clay is already starting to air dry. You can see the cracks in it right here. See that paint flake off? That's what I'm talking about. That's the cracking of the paint already. That's what I was hoping would happen. So, as soon as it dries, the clay is completely dry, I will have to coat it to protect it. See how I'm flaking the paint off already? That means the clay is drying already. So I don't want to touch it too much more. There we go. Beautiful colored stones for the fall. Let me get just a little bit more on top here. Beautiful, beautiful. When I held it, sit it up, that's when you can tell the small areas I missed. And that's what I'm getting right now, y'all. Just the small areas that I missed. There, now I'm not gonna mess with it too much. And look how beautifully they fit in there. And you have your hidden stones that you can still see. Now let's get our foliage out and see how we are going to like. Put this over here so it's out of the way. Let's see. Now we have these, and we have these. These might be a little harder to attach. I probably like that, maybe. Some of them are already falling off. And I think they're so pretty. Oh, this would make our beautiful flower on top, you guys. Look at that. Yeah, that would be so pretty. All right, let's see what we can do with these. Oh, here's another pretty one. Ooh, I like that color too. The reddish hues in this match the reddish hue I created with the, okay, this one. Come on, get undone. This one is a little bit thinner than this one. So, yeah, this one is a little bit thinner. Okay. So we got one thin one. Let me see. Oh, yeah, another thin one. Yes. So let's put them this way. And then we can put, yeah, just like that, y'all. All right, let me get a dab of glue down there. Beautiful. Stay in there. Don't you dare come out. We definitely want it to stay. And if you're wondering why I took some of it on the bottom, so I can cut it off, you guys. Because these parts were a little bit thicker together than they were apart. Alright, so, and I will cut them before we stand it up. Now, I have this piece, looks really good. And I want to be able to take a stone, let's find that curved stone. Is it, no, yeah, it might be this one. Because it has the curve in the center. Let me see. Oh yeah, that fits perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to take the curved stone and I am going to put it on the bottom of this flower. You'll see what I'm doing here in a minute. It is going to look fantastic. Okay. Now I want to cut those. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that, y'all. Just gorgeous. Their tiny little stairs are hidden. Thank you, Deidre. She said, because you're the crafting queen. All right, so now we're going to dab. And I love the flow of this, how it's all connected. This is one big piece. Well, that piece fell off, but we can still use it. I love how this flowed together. Now, I liked it better the other way. Okay. Then you can see a little piece of the stone just peeping through there. It would be missed if you weren't observing it. And you never have to worry about these dying, or they're already pre-dried for you. And I get mine off of Temu because I love Temu's flowers. So you never have to worry about them dying on you. They will look this beautiful many, many moons from now. And there we have our beautiful foliage, our fall foliage. It is hiding the stairs for the fairies beautifully. And we have a beautiful hidden gem right here. And our, don't pull that. Wrong thing to do. Hold on, let me pull that and hold at the same time. I hate those little hairs. There, we got it. Beautiful. So we have our hidden stone and our beautiful foliage. I might even add some more right here. What do you guys think? Hi, Carol. How are you? My twinnie. Yes, how are you, sweetie? We are making our beautiful fairy garden tower that I got off of Mark and Mike. I just love this piece of wood. I knew it would make a beautiful fairy tower, but I want some more white flowers in here. I really do. I know sometimes they say less is more, but in this instance, I think this is gonna look pretty with more. It is a hidden fairy garden after all. There, don't that look much better? I love that. Yes, yes, more, more, more. And that looks good. I gotta be careful pulling the strings. I learned a technique on how to not get these strings, but I'll tell you what, it's a lot harder to do when you got little things like this than it is on the bigger things. There, that looks, now when it sits up, and you have your door here, and then no matter what part of this garden you look at, you are going to be able to enjoy the fairy garden. I hope. I talked to him this morning, Carol, about 9:30, and he's in real good spirits, and they just finished up the last of the testing, so we should know something by this afternoon, late this afternoon, I'm sure. Yeah. Definitely know what is happening. They had so many tests to do on him, you know, trying to get to the bottom of it. So we are crossing our fingers that he'll get to come home. Deidre said hello, Carol. So keep me in your prayers, keep him in your prayers, and that everything will work out for the best, and he'll get to come home and get us back to our normal lives. All right, guys. Now, fall is also about green. Now, I have the browns, I have the reds, browns, reds, greens in that section. So we definitely want to put a window right here. So I would love to put a window right there. So I need my clay again.